Hello RV, this is Isaac here with your daily news. Class of 26, you will have one more day to meet with Mrs. Wick and discuss your senior plans. That day will be the 22nd. We will not have study halls on Thursday, April 24th. And Mrs. Dieter's class most recently went to the KBI, so let's find out why.
So KBI stands for the Kansas Bureau of Investigations. Think of it like the FBI, but on the state level. I'm just trying to build interest in forensic science. I'm teaching that class next year, so I thought this was a good opportunity for kids to see what it's like and get involved. I'm only taking 20 because that's all that the KBI allows, 20 kids per school. I'm gonna wait to see how it goes, but if it's a good trip and kids have fun, we'll definitely do it again. Take forensic science as a class. That's probably the only thing I would like to add.
I learned different positions and what different pieces of evidence they go through, and how they deal with that stuff. All that. Yeah, pretty cool. Good time. Well, I liked the demonstrations they did of the different stuff they do when there's a crime scene and whatever, all that.
If you're interested in forensics next year, make sure you check out Mrs. Dieter's classes. For seminar, today there's an FFA meeting, and Friday there is no school. Now let's go over to weather, and we'll come back with sports after this break.
Yes, there's great value in the exposure that kids get to see what it's like to be hands-on experience with the construction industry.
The kids are really excited to learn all the different trades. They're laying tile, they're building doors, they're running electrical wire.
Young adults, young students to just kind of come in and learn about the different trades that are out there, and another option A for the kids to learn what they could do with their lives.
Thank you, building my future together.
On April 21st, 22nd, and 26th, there will be plants for sale at the Royal Valley Greenhouse. On the 21st, plants will be sold from 6 to 8 p.m. via appointment only. On the 22nd, plants will be sold from 3:30 to 7. And on the 26th, plants will be sold from 8:30 to 11 a.m. Some plants being sold include hanging baskets for $20, single cells for $2.25, large ferns for $25, and houseplants ranging from $10 to $30 depending on their size. If you have any questions or wish to make an appointment, email Mrs. Clark.
Hello, it's Cook with your weather. For today's outlook, our highest will be 86 and then our lowest will be 55. For our 3-day outlook, our highest will be 62 and then our lowest will be 53. For today's lunch, it's Easter dinner and no salads. For Monday's lunch, it's cowboy cavatini, which is basically spaghetti just with add-ins, green beans, salad and carrots, breadstick, fruit, and milk. That's it for the weather. Now back to Isaac.
Thanks, Cook. For sports today, baseball and softball have a game at Riley County. We have a new segment called Weirdest Dreams. Let's see what that's all about.
I'm here with
Sophie.
And can you tell us your weirdest dream?
One time I had a scary dream of I was by a green pond and there was baby heads floating in the pond, and then there was a dog chasing me into the bathroom.
That sounds like a very scary, weird dream. Thank you. I'm here with
Isabella Wheeler.
And can you tell us your weirdest dream?
Last night I had a dream that me and my sister went to a Catholic gas station and she filled up my tank with diesel. I don't have a truck. And she spent $40 on gas, but I only had like 15. And so the Catholic nuns were like, "Don't worry, my child, we bless you." And they let me have the gas for free, but it's diesel, so my mom had to siphon it out.
Seems pretty weird. I'm here with
Carson Noctonic.
And can you tell us your weirdest dream?
One time I had a dream that, the eyes of flies, that was faces of people, and they were chasing us around.
Oh, that sounds scary. I'm here with
Josh Rodewald.
And can you tell us your weirdest dream?
Yeah. Okay. So basically, there was like Tinkerbell, and she was like harassing me. I'm not even joking. It's not funny. It's kind of funny. It was quite horrific because I remember this from when I was little, and I thought it was like the scariest thing ever. She was like attacking me. Tinkerbell.
Thank you. I'm here with
Mrs. Colley.
And can you tell us your weirdest dream that you've had?
Okay, so when I was a kid, I had a recurring nightmare that included effluents and woozles from Winnie the Pooh, so look it up. But they were like these transforming elephant weasel things, and they would float around me and like break my fingers, and then like things would go through my head, and I would wake up really scared.
That is a pretty weird and odd dream. Thank you. I'm here with
Cooper.
And can you tell us your weirdest dream?
I was surrounded in a ton of tires, and there's like tires like here, and there's tires on the outside, and there's a ton of pellets. You had to climb up the pellets to escape the zombies, and everybody died but me. And I levitated and floated out of the top and survived.
That is a pretty odd dream. Thank you.
Those are most certainly some weird dreams. For now though, that's all for today. Thanks for listening, enjoy your 3-day weekend, and this is Isaac signing off.